We all have unmet needs. When you're a kid, you needed to feel safe, you needed to feel loved, you needed to feel protected and valued. And if those needs weren't met, I bet you that you go out in the world and go, could you make me feel safe? Could you make me feel loved? Could you make me feel I matter? We need connection. It makes us feel whole. It makes us feel happy. Many, many studies worldwide have shown that it's our relationships with people that make us happy. It's not shopping. It's not stuff. It's certainly not money. It's not promotion. It's our connection with people. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. And it's worse because of social media, because we connect superficially. It's worse because we live in a world where we don't have to connect. We don't have to grocery shop. We never have to set foot in a store. You can walk into a store anyway and pay for your stuff at the automatic teller. You can order an Uber. You can actually go through your whole week and never speak to anyone, but it withers your soul. So that's important. But here's the second important thing that blocks connection. It's a fear of rejection. If you know me, you might reject. If I speak to you, you might laugh at me. You know, let's imagine you're a 20-year-old woman. You could ring up your friend and go, hey, do you want to come to the cinema? Or I'm a bit bored. Do you want to hang out? But imagine you like someone. You think, should I ring him up or her up? I can't, because I might go, what, with you? Of course I don't want to come out. I don't even know you. You're not my type. So our fear of rejection is a big block. It's a huge barrier. We stop connecting because our great fear that we might be rejected. The way to get connection, the way to succeed at massive, wonderful, life-affirming, gorgeous connection is to understand that you cannot be rejected. And one of the things that will change your life, I promise you, I guarantee you, this one step will change your life. Do not let in rejection. Don't let in destructive criticism. I can already hear you saying, how can I do that? Well, let me tell you, because I want to give you stuff. I want to help you today get more and more connected by being less and less rejected. So when someone comes up and says something really, really mean, like, you look like a guy in drag, or I hate the way you've cut your hair, doesn't suit you. Yeah, I read your book, it was awful. I listened to that talk you gave at work, it was terrible. I came to your house and I hated it. I hated that dinner you cooked. I hated that party you put on. I don't like your boyfriend. Your kids are obnoxious. Whatever someone says, you just go, thanks for sharing that, or thank you, or that's an interesting opinion. Thank you very much. You'd never say, how dare you say that to me? That's so rude. You have hurt my feelings. When you respond to a criticism, you've let it in. If someone says to you, gosh, you've gained weight, doesn't suit you, and you go, well, you're not actually Twiggy yourself, and who do you think you are? And you're a bit fat, or you try losing weight on my salary. I can't afford healthy food. You've let it in. And when you just go, thanks for sharing, I'm very happy with the way I look, you haven't let it in. And I know it sounds almost too good to be true, because it is. Saying to someone, thanks for sharing, thank you for your opinion, thanks for your comment, is saying, I've heard what you said, and it's not going in. And even today, someone wrote me a lovely, lovely email saying, you know, I just did your course, your I'm Enough course, and somebody was being really mean to me, and I just smiled and said, thank you for sharing, thanks for your opinion. And they said, why aren't you being nasty back? And she went, well, I'm not letting it in. Be yourself. Be real, be vulnerable. And here's the biggest thing of all, believe you are worth it. If you want to connect to people, you don't have to change your weight, your shape, your size, your job, your hair. Only thing you've got to change is this belief that you're not worth it and you could be rejected. To the truth, everybody wants connection. You're not alone. Our greatest fear is to be rejected. And if you fear it, you're just like everyone else and they're like you. And if you believe I'm worthy of love, I deserve love, I deserve connection, if you keep saying it, you will find it. So here's something else for you to consider. So many of us think, I want someone to love me. I'm going to go out. Oh, could you love me? Could you love me? Here I am. Could you love me? Could you make me feel better? Someone go, yeah, sure, I can do that. I can love you. What do you need? You need praise, compliments, a nice dinner? Give you all of that. The problem is they might one day take it away again and go, I'm bored with you now, or we're not compatible. This is just not working out. Or I'm being transferred out of town, and now you're back to, oh my God, no one's meeting my needs. We all have unmet needs. When you were a kid, you needed to feel safe, you needed to feel loved, you needed to feel protected and valued. And if those needs weren't met, I bet you that you go out in the world and go, could you make me feel safe? Could you make me feel loved? Could you make me feel I matter? Don't do that. Do it to yourself. Take a minute, even now, let's do it together. Think of what the most amazing parent would say to you, what the most amazing boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife would say, what a friend who thought you were the best thing ever would say to you. And let's do it now. I want you to say out loud, as if you are that great parent, that great friend, you're amazing. You're amazing. I'm so glad I'm in your life. How lucky am I to have you as a friend? How lucky am I to be your parent? I'm proud of you. You're great. You might feel really silly saying this, but let me promise you something. When you say the words you've always wanted to hear, your mind doesn't go, who's saying that? Where's that coming from? It lets it in. If you put Vaseline on chapped lips, it sinks in. Your mind doesn't think, where's that from? Is it fair trade? Is it organic? It just lets it in because your dry skin needs to be nourished. You need to be nourished with words. So again, I want you to think about what you most needed to hear. It's always the same. I love you. I'm proud of you. You're amazing. You're a great friend. I love your company. Do it with me now. It doesn't matter if you feel silly. It only matters that it works. So let's go. Pretend you're the friend, the boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, parent you've always wanted to have, and say, I love you. You're the greatest. You're the best. I love your company. You're funny. You're interesting. You're great. And I want you to commit to doing that every day. And now I'm going to say it to you. And you're going to let it sink in. You are amazing. You are worthy of love. You're deserving of love. You're enough. You're great. You're a great friend. You're a great kid. You're a great adult. You're a great person. You're a great employer, employee. You're a great boss. You're a great sister, brother, relative. You are great. You're great just the way you are. And because you're great just the way you are, and because we all need connection, you can connect. People can connect to you. I want you to believe you have this magnetic ability to connect, like iron filings to a magnet. And if you keep waking up every day and saying, I have a magnetic ability to connect, you'll connect to me. I have a wonderful magnetic connecting personality. If you say it, I have a wonderful connecting magnetic personality. If you say it every day, it will become true. Because every word you say is a blueprint that you become. We also have a great program called I Am Enough. And I'm Enough was created to help people find connection. You're right, and oh my God, that program changed my life. Oh my God, that was amazing. Even this week, I've had so many letters saying I'm speaking differently, I'm acting differently, I'm connecting differently, my relationship is better, my friendships are better, all because of this program called I'm Enough. So it has 8 modules, and one of them, they're not in any particular order, is finding your purpose. When you find your purpose in life and do what you are meant to do, your life is amazing. If you want to make your life a masterpiece, find your purpose. Do what you're meant to do. Don't do what your grandmother said you should do, or your parents wanted you to do. Do what you were meant to do. I was always going to be a teacher, but I realized I was meant to be a therapist. That's my purpose. I was meant to help people. It's why I'm on the planet. I know that, and it helps. Other people say, I know, I mean, so many people write to me and go, wow, I had no idea why I was even here. But that module, you took me back and I went back to what I'm meant to do, what I'm supposed to do. And doing what I'm meant to do gives me meaning and purpose. And guess what else it gives you? It gives you connection. When you do what you love, you can never, ever, ever be rejected because you're doing it because you love it, not because it pays well, or you're in the family firm, or you couldn't think what else to do. The second part is the habits of success. What it is that super duper successful people do, because I've worked with them for 30 years and I can tell you now, they don't do that much differently to you, but they do a few things differently. And you can adopt, acquire, and learn those things. And if you do, you can have the same level of success. One of the modules which is really good is the one that shows you how your mind works. Your mind should be your best friend. It should be your most supportive ally. It should believe in you and encourage you. And if your mind goes, "Are you going to mess that up? Oh no, you've done that all wrong," that's because you're not understanding how to dialogue with your mind. So the secrets of your mind, the secrets of really successful people, how to make that work for you. And then we have something about your health, your relationship with your body, your relationship with food. And it's not about, oh, here's another module about dieting, going to the gym and eating fruit. Many people write in and go, wow, I don't get headaches since I did that module. My skin has cleared up since I did that module. I'm getting up and going out. In fact, today someone said to me, I can't now spend ages on Facebook or watching rubbish programs because you seem to have wired into me a need to take care of myself. People are saying they love the saying, I matter. The most important words you will ever hear in your whole life come from you, because you can powerfully interrupt poor health and have amazing health, amazing weight, shape, size, skin, hair, you name it. Attracting a loving relationship and maintaining it. That's important, because I can attract love. I go to the local bar. I can find a guy or a girl, but that's not about it. It's about attracting and maintaining a beautiful, nourishing, loving relationship for the rest of your life. Knowing that you're enough, that's a module all on its own. And people say, wow, I love that. What I love the most about I'm Enough is that every day someone writes in and goes, that was my favorite. I love module 1 or 3 or 7 or 8. No one says, we all love module 5. And I love the fact that each person loves something different. Only today, somebody said to me, can I give you some feedback? This has changed my entire life. In fact, I was listening to it and I went to switch on. My husband said, leave that on. It's changing our entire family. Haven't you noticed that you're so calm, that our kids are calm? Other people say, I'm actually doing this with my children. Many teachers say, I'm doing this with a class. And it's so different. And then finally, having a powerful sex life all your life. And another person wrote, so when I got that program, I thought, well, I don't need that one. I'm going to do the 7. That one doesn't, but oh my God, the reaction I'm getting in bed, the orgasms I'm having, the difference. My husband's like, I don't even know who you are, but whoever you are, stay like that. And so each person will find something they love. And what I love about I'm Enough is it isn't just about the modules, it's about the tribe. I know how much connection is a need. And you connect to a tribe and they're there for you and you're there for them. And yes, they are a tribe on Facebook. Many people meet each other and go, yeah, we've met, we've connected. I found friends. I'm dating someone that I met in that tribe. I've now found someone in my community. So I want you to connect by knowing that you're enough. You don't have to do the I'm Enough program. You can just take what I told you today. If you enjoyed that video, check out the next one right here. You can also click the link below right here for your free gift. When you focus on where you want to go, you actually go towards it. The more you focus on where you want to be, the more your mind, like a heat-seeking missile,